A lot of them do stalking behaviors, especially when you're the one that has discarded them. When you have discarded a narcissist, you've created what we call a narcissistic injury. It has hurt their ego so much that it's not that they miss you in like a sense of like, oh, remember the days we used to date, how wonderful that was. It's not like that. It's more like that they're against you. You are enemies. This is war. They're going to ruin your life. They're going to destroy you. And they're stalking you as a mechanism to intimidate you, as a mechanism to control you, and to make you feel like they're still there. They didn't go anywhere. You can't get away. It's a lot of fear-induced behavior. And I very much am a victim of this stalking behavior. I've been cyber stalked. I've been physically stalked. I've been stalked to the point that they try to figure out where I am. It is, when you are a victim of stalking, it is a very traumatizing thing to go through, right? Nobody likes to feel like they are prey and there's a predator lurking around the corner. It is very, very unsettling, right? And that's part of breaking silence that's hard. You have to if you want to break silence, right? You have to come to terms that they are likely watching you in this very moment. But you have to remember, it's not about them, right? It's about you and I. It's about us. It's about healing. It's about getting out of this. They can watch all they want, but as long as you are taking the precautions to keeping yourself safe, and if they are stalking you and violating criminal law, try your best. I know sometimes it's hard to prove, but try your best to get documentation of this behavior so that you can prove it in the court of law. Get your protective orders if you can. At least try, right? I am very pro protective order. The protective order, if you can get one, I mean, even if you just try, right? It helps you actually implement your no contact boundary, because when you get a no contact order, it's no contact from them to you. And ideally, really, it shouldn't be contact to them, because you can't say you're scared of them and they're harassing you and then you keep seeking them out. And I know the trauma bond is real, and this is sometimes what happens, but the court doesn't understand trauma bond. They're not going to get that aspect. So it is common, in a nutshell, it is common. If you feel like this is happening to you, just make sure you're documenting really well. And if you need to connect with law enforcement, do not be afraid. The protective order is, yes, it's a piece of paper, but it does help. It helps drive accountability, which is really important because these people do not like accountability.